Today, I'm talking about the problem of finding space to be creative and fitting in a little photography around the rest of your life. Creative space is not just a luxury, but often the most elusive ingredient when we seek to grow our skills with the camera.
My name is Ewen and I'm a professional photographer. For 3 decades, I've been traveling the world and sharing my skills on the art of photography. My YouTube channel is here to help you find your voice with the camera and express your creativity.
I recently got to know a monk in Nepal named Tashi, and he's really quite a remarkable fellow. He's been taking photos with his phone for many years, and more recently he's got a camera. But Tashi doesn't have a computer, so he only edits his photos on his phone, and he does this really, really well. One thing that occurred to me though is that the life of a monk is pretty busy. He's got a lot of teaching to do during the day, and he gets up very early for prayers and helping the novice monks all day long. Somehow, in the midst of all this, Tashi needs to find time and space to be creative, to think about what he wants to capture, to spend time with the camera taking photographs, and then to play with what he's captured. We all feel better when we have time to immerse into that space instead of being rushed or trying to sneak a moment or just falling asleep in bed and forgetting all about that creative direction when we wake up the next morning. I need lots of creative space for my website and the blog, and I need that separation from all my other work when making these videos too. I need creative space that is different to my professional work. Creative expression is a personal thing. You're looking for a way to connect with your own emotional space. It's not about being a successful freelancer or running a business. It's about listening very carefully to the voices inside your soul, understanding what will make you happy. Photography is an expression of your thoughts, so you need space to listen to those thoughts. And sometimes we need that creative space just to get out there and make stuff. Sometimes we need it for editing images we've already taken. Sometimes we need space to learn about new ideas that we could try the next time we're out taking photos. The space we need can vary depending on what we're trying to do. When photography is your job, you might end up giving yourself a little bit more permission to be in that space. Devoting time to the craft instead of your family is a little easier to justify when it is your income. When you are young and single, I think it's easier to decide that you're going to go traveling for a month by yourself and just take photos. That's just harder to do when you're 56 and have a wonderful wife you love spending time with. I've learned to give myself creative space on the edges of my other work. Just getting on a long haul flight can be a wonderful thing for me with no internet and nobody to talk to. I can think, I can just listen to my favorite music or think about where I'm going with my projects or my career or my life, or listen to podcasts that explore ideas more deeply than I ordinarily have time for. When I wrote my book, Reimagine, almost every chapter in it was written in hotel rooms in between work trips. I would give myself a couple of nights extra at the end of a shoot and just ignore my emails and focus on pulling together those ideas that eventually turned into entire chapters. Creative space gives you a chance to gradually tackle those bigger goals. You can't do everything in one hit. Indeed, the most rewarding results often come from gentle but persistent application. I often say that the best journeys are the slow ones. Photography is like that. You don't want to rush it. Finding the light and finding that moment when everything aligns for you, that just takes time, and time needs space. Have a great day.